guys, I have with me two men that started their businesses with just 10,000 naira and a laptop. Now, guess what? They've employed over 4,000 people in their businesses. I'm your host, Pretty Mian, on this section of entrepreneurship on The Catalyst. Welcome home, guys.
Thank you.
Permit me to introduce to you these two multi-millionaires. Beside me, first of all, I have here with me
Mr. Ben City, almost Benjamin Kichiko, popularly known as Ben City.
Please, what are you into? What kind of business are you into?
I'm into paint production, real estate, and also interior decoration.
Did I not tell you people? Sir, please introduce yourself to us.
Okay, so it's official actually. My full name is Ifechu Sunday, and then I'm a music producer and also into music business as well. So yeah, that's the best.
And welcome, guys,
Thank
to
you.
the Entrepreneurship on The Catalyst.
Thank
So, where should we start from? Should we talk about financial aspect of music first, or we should like?
Anyone?
I'm in between producers. They are producing. God, these people are producing well. Anyway, people should just bear in mind that I'm going to bill you after this section. I'm going home with my pocket full today, guys. Clock it. Okay, so I think we should start with you first.
Okay.
Let's discuss the financial aspect of music production. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so music production, I think it has to do with depending on the entity involved in it. So, for example, let's say an artist, producer, and the record label. I'm just using this as an example.
Yeah.
So, under the artist, producer, and the record label, if a record label signs an artist, then some record labels do have producers they reach out to.
Okay.
So let me use myself as a reference. So I have an artist whereby I work with, and then we have payments, different payments. So that's the business aspect of it. We have different payments. There's like an upfront payment.
Okay.
So upfront payment is a payment given to a producer. I'm talking to my own.
Yeah.
It's a payment given to a producer to produce or to work on the project
Okay.
before the songs drops. And when the songs drops, there's what we call royalties. So
Yeah.
the producer is entitled to royalties, and the artist too, and the record label. So depending on agreement, music business is all about agreement. I think every business is all about agreement and negotiation. So I think under my own field, it's all about negotiation and communication on how to go about the business. And a record label can come in today and call me, okay, Masterpiece, we have a project, maybe an EP, and this is our budget for the EP. Maybe let's say we have $10,000, $100,000 for this EP, and we want you to produce it. And then this is how much you're going to be getting from your publishing. Some record label decide to give the artist just publishing. Some give this master royalties, this publishing, and then so the royalties are divided in different segments. So actually, so for that per se, to get the project done per se, so they'll pay you upfront. So that one is mostly some people call it flat fee, but yeah, it's called flat fee. So it's more like the payment for your session. It's more like paying for your time.
So it's just like buying you snacks and say, wait, while the food is being
yeah.
cooked.
So it's like getting your time. So buying your time before the main thing come out. So and then a producer normally in the industry, producer is entitled to depending on the agreement, but based on the ones I've been doing so far, 50-50. That's if you and the artist are working together, 50-50 publishing, and then for the master royalties, that one master recording actually. So that one is either 5%. Some do as far as 10%, but depending on the artist you're working with. So and then after that, then that's when music when you get the song released, they generate streams, and then as the numbers goes up, the income's coming out. There are platforms created for you to collect your royalties. As an artist or as a producer. So we have different platforms. We have BMI, we have ASCAP. Those ones are like for copyright societies, they collect your royalties for you as a music producer, as an artist, in fact, any creative songwriter. Yes, so those are like things that are involved in the music business. It's quite a lot, but per se, these are like the most simplest one to kind of educate people. And so far, so good for me. I've had a couple of negotiations, and there are seasons where you get artists that they're already big and they reach out to you. They're gonna give you maybe, let's say, 15% from the this thing publishing, publishing, and then that's what they're gonna give you. But the payment for the upfront is gonna be high.
Wow.
So that's how my own business side of the music thing goes. So I don't know if you have any other.
Okay, I think I want to ask. I attended a music business seminar last week.
Okay.
And there was at a point a producer said something about a producer being ghosted on maybe as a producer you get ghosted on credits. You get ghosted on credits.
Okay.
How do you protect your work?
I feel like this is something a lot of producers need to understand. I myself, I've had that experience too.
Is it like it's something you cannot
so
scare away from?
It's funny. It's funny how some people behave though. But I think it's from human nature. Let me just put it that way. It's from human nature. But one of the most important thing I feel like the best way to go about it is while you are creating, take note of everything that is going on. Every detail about the session, from the beat making, from everything as a producer. That you get a lot of producers now, they have like people that create content for them.
Yeah.
Those are standards they're keeping. And then you get like producers that now they have people that they have lawyers. So these lawyers now are the ones to tell you that there's gonna be agreement.
Okay.
Which is what I didn't mention. I'm sorry for that. There's like an agreement. So that's
the entertainment lawyers.
Yes, there's entertainment lawyers. So those ones, every producer, even me, I have one.
Yeah.
So like you agree my lawyer, he sees the deal. The record label can create the deal, or I can create the deal the way I want it. Okay, this is how, since people are reaching out for me for my own intellectual property, then let's see how we can, this collaboration. So when I tell them, okay, this is it, and my lawyer now say, okay, this deal is good, let's go by it, let's work with it. I flow with it and then work with it. And then everything that was written on that agreement must be noted and will be observed. So for example, the place where producers talk about them being ghosted by artists, maybe when the song blows up or maybe something happened, I feel like there was no proper documentation from the start. When you're making music. You don't just be overwhelmed by the joy that comes with music. Is very funny, it comes with a lot of joy, but in the music as in the business, that's where you get what you've invested, or the energy or the time you've spent creating the music.
There's something you said during your talk, because I've experienced that. I've actually had of that both in the secular music industry and also in the gospel music industry, where you had an artist. I think there's one I even went viral that this producer or this record label, there was not the agreement, or maybe one or two things like it was meant to be like this, or or probably, I believe that there are some people that don't even read the agreement. They just, don't worry, you get 10% or you get 20% of this thing. They just say, for that, sure, because they now promise you car, promise you house, give you this thing. With that excitement, you see them, most of them will just overlook.
I think it's
the paperwork.
It's one of the things someone made mention of. Just like I said, I went for a music business last week. Someone said, I think it was an entertainment lawyer in particular. He said he was advising artists to always look out for every clause in an agreement, because some of them are written so tiny that you just overlook them. You should read through everything and get your lawyer. You don't just assume. There are some words that it's only a lawyer that can understand, right? So he made mention of that part, that you can just overlook this side, and then when trouble start coming, that's when they'll start mentioning, you didn't read
so
this
prior
side.
to this, right, I've had projects that I've produced. Yes, I've produced per se, they release them, and I don't get credit, I don't get royalties from it. It's part of the law.
Oh, really?
Okay, so it's part of the law. So the thing is, there are moments where a record label will tell you that we want you to produce this thing. and then we're going to pay you back.
Okay.
And then there's work for hire. I believe everybody that does business knows that one, where you bring people to come and do a specific task, and then after they are done, you pay them for that
Don't
project.
pay them off.
They are gone. So there's work for hire. So they can decide to call you for work for hire. Now, you as the producer, it's now left